Here we are, everybody. Woo! Welcome back. Reel it in. We've reeled it in, everybody. Oh boy, I love this song. Alrighty, so, ladies and gentlemen, watching at home, our beautiful audience, I am alone. I don't have a co-host with me today. Ari is feeling under the weather. He does not have the coronavirus. He has been tested. He's come back negative. He just doesn't feel up to filming this weekend, and we're sorry that we missed last weekend. But we're back, and well, I guess I'm gonna need a co-host. So, Sean, if you're editing right now, I'm gonna click my fingers, and hopefully you can give me a co-host. So, I'm gonna click my fingers. Here we go. Whoa, Sean!
I'm here now.
Dude, you've edited yourself into the podcast.
Dude, CGI's come so far.
Dude,
it's crazy.
You almost look real.
I know. I can touch myself. It's...
I can't believe that our editor is a real person.
It's crazy. I just came out of the dungeon for the first time in a few months.
Well, we've let you out.
Yeah.
Because we're very
really
nice.
of you.
We are very nice hosts.
Dude, the sun's so nice. I love the feeling of the sun on my skin.
Don't get too used to it.
Okay.
We are going to put you back in the dungeon after this episode, and then reel you out for our convenience.
Okay, thanks.
You should feel very lucky.
I appreciate that, man.
No, but in all seriousness, we've got Sean here,
Yes.
our editor. You may have caught glimpses of him in the past.
Yes.
Did you put your face in the first episode?
No, because I don't have that much of an ego.
Oh, of course. Right. So, I think you put videos of the other guys, but we got Sean here. We got a very good episode.
Yes.
Lined up.
Very not topical. Well,
if this podcast was around 50 years ago, we'd be right on the demographic.
There would be riots for what we're about to
Exactly.
say.
We'd have a very topical discussion.
Not political, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's not political because this is not a political podcast.
Absolutely not.
Just as Couch Whitlam is
Yeah.
facing the ceiling. There we go. Now we can start the podcast.
Yeah, it's not a political podcast.
Today we are ranking the Beatles' albums.
Yes.
That's a weird word to say.
Beatles is... yeah, well, that's the word, man. That's grammar.
That's how you say
That's
it.
the English language.
I forgot to mention he's having a fit. We got Ari is behind the camera. He
Hey, Ari.
He's waving at us. You can't see him. He's wearing a mask. He's being very precautious. He's being very considerate.
We are very COVID safe here at the Pillow Fight podcast.
Oh yeah, we take it very seriously.
Yes, absolutely.
That's why we before every episode we
kiss.
Well, no, I was going to say that we have we take an anal swab and we COVID test. So
Yeah.
we're very, very safe.
Absolutely.
I think we should just get into it. I want to start this segment, Sean.
Wait, should we start first with like what the Beatles mean to us? You know, like greatest of all time?
Yeah, okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So, I would say greatest of all time. Yes, they're the greatest band of all time.
Yep.
Personal favorite band? Probably not. Probably top 5, I'd say. You know, you got Pink Floyd, Green Day, a couple others, which I'd probably put above them. But in terms of influence on the music industry and the world as a whole, I'd say greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I think that the Beatles are the greatest band of all time, like you said.
Yes.
They're my personal favorite band of all time. Actually, when I was in primary school, if any of you know me from primary school, you would have known that I was really into Queen. But
Cringe.
I grew up, basically, and I started liking the Beatles. No,
Yeah.
but I like Queen as well. But sorry, Ari's getting too close to me. I really like the Beatles, and I just like this may be a really controversial take. I just can't see how you can't say that the Beatles are the greatest band of all time.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I listened to all of their albums last night in preparation for today, and just, dude, pure serotonin.
Yeah, you were quite stressed out yesterday. Texting me, you were like, how do I rank?
Dude, I was
these
like,
albums?
how can I do this?
Yeah,
I just wanted a
hard.
12-way tie. Well, an
Yeah.
11-way tie for first.
Which is, you know, kind of boring, like, you know.
Yeah.
I was pretty instant with it. Like, I mentioned this topic to Lewis about a month ago.
Yep.
And as soon as he said yes, I had my list.
So you think it was easy for you to rank them?
Not because, like, any of the albums are bad.
Yeah.
I'm a very decisive person, you know?
Mm.
I just got right. I did change the rankings a little bit upon further listening of some of the albums, but I was yeah, you know.
I think one of the greatest things about the Beatles is, like, you take any of their albums and, like, that could be a greatest hits for, like, a mediocre artist.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
literally, like their albums are just so good.
Like some bands will have like that one song, right?
Yeah.
Ari is trying to distract us right now. Thank you, Ari.
What does that say? It's a T-shirt that says "The Beatles suck." Ari, this is why you're not. This is why you're
Yeah,
behind the
this
camera.
is why
And if
we
you're not careful, you'll
fired you.
stay behind the camera, mate. We can do it. Thumbs up if you want Ari to not return.
Yes.
Don't stop recording, please.
Oh, good.
Keep the camera rolling. No, but I just think like there are artists that have a couple great songs.
Yeah.
I think the difference between the Beatles and other artists, as I have hiccups.
Oh, I had hiccups like 2 hours last night.
Dude, it's the worst.
Dude, like it's literally like. Let's not talk about hiccups.
Let's not
now.
talk about hiccups. But I think like one example, like if you take like Elton John's got, and like Queen as well. They like two of them. They both have really great songs.
Yes.
Some of the best songs. But like, what album does what is Rocket Man on?
I actually don't know what album
Exactly.
it's on.
Like they're great songs. Ari, shush, Ari, you're not on this episode, Ari. Ari, what?
as soon as the spotlight is
Dude.
on me for 1 second.
Ari, let Sean have his moment.
Please.
Just read your little "The Art of War" by Sun Tzu. So, Sean, put up the real title.
Yes. No problem.
I can do that to you now. I'm gonna ask you personally. Just read your little book, mate. Just keep going away.
I'm definitely not putting the title in the episode, by the way. I can't be bothered.
Exactly. I just like they have great songs, but like they don't have great albums. And like maybe for like a diehard, but the thing about the Beatles is you don't have to be a diehard fan to listen to a Beatles album all the way.
Yeah.
Here.
I think like most people would know like so many Beatles songs, even if they don't know who the Beatles are.
Exactly.
You could go to like remote tribes of people. No, like Let It Be and Hey Jude.
dude,
Like-
you go to an African tribe that's
Yeah.
untouched by civilization,
Yeah.
they start going, nah,
Nah, nah,
nah, nah, nah, nah, nah, nah. Dude, it's unbelievable. But science can't explain why.
It's crazy. It's like part of our DNA is the Beatles.
It's just Paul McCartney is just like just part of them. I was gonna ask you, favorite Beatle.
Oh,
Dude.
So okay, like my heart says like Ringo or George because I feel like
Ringo.
they're kind of disrespected.
You can't go for pity though.
No, hold on. That's what my heart says. Okay, my brain says Sir Paul McCartney
Yeah.
because, well, I've had the most experience with his solo work as well.
Yeah.
He's also like just a legend in general. Like, I'm trying not to swear right now because that's really like how passionate I feel about this man. But yeah, I'd say, look, there's no bad Beatle, but
Yeah,
Sir
obviously.
Paul McCartney's definitely the best.
I reckon Paul's my favorite as well.
Yeah.
Ari, stop! He's putting up photos.
Down, Ari.
Bad Ari. I reckon Paul McCartney is definitely my favorite. I think because I think I relate to him. I think Paul
Yeah.
McCartney just like really liked music. Paul McCartney was just kind of mild mannered. He was everyone's favorite back in
Yeah.
the day. But I also really like John Lennon. And you
Yeah.
know, John Lennon, it's controversial. He's laughing at me right now. Everyone brings up parts of John Lennon's past, but I think that if you look in a wide perspective, John Lennon had a difficult upbringing. He didn't have any strong
Absolutely.
any strong male role models. And as a teenager, you know, he channeled things the wrong way, and there's no excusing that, and there's no apologizing for that. But if you look at the later parts of his life, fighting to end the Vietnam War,
Yeah.
and just the activism that he took part in, and the social change that he was spearheading, and obviously it got cut short,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I think there is great value to the redemption and great value to how he would have redeemed himself.
Yeah. He did, in fact, start a revolution from his bed.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oasis reference for
Yeah,
any
yeah, well-
Oasis fans out there.
All Oasis fans.
Yeah.
I know one Oasis fan.
Yeah, no.
I like Oasis,
Yeah.
but I think we should get into it.
Yeah. So are you going first?
I'll go first.
I'd like to do my bottom three at once
Yeah.
because they're all kind of there for the same reason. But I'll let you go.
Well, I'll go first. 12th place, Beatles for Sale.
Valid.
Yeah. I think what I did actually was I took the total number of songs on the album and put them underneath the songs I liked and gave them a percentage.
Okay.
So I gave with the Beatles 36%. There are only
Right.
5 songs I like. And I'm going to get my phone up because I'm going to say which.
I can't even name 5 songs on an album.
Well, I'm going to get my phone up and go through the albums because I want to look at all the
Yeah.
songs. So I know I'm going to forget one and I know I'm going to hate myself even more so.
Yes.
So I'm going to get up my oh dude, there are some. We're going to go through some great songs.
I'm not going to know them.
Talk about with the Beatles.
With the Beatles or Beatles.
Sorry,
for Sale.
Beatles for Sale.
Look, what's great about Beatles for Sale is actually, you think of what was happening with the Beatles at the time. They had this enormous amount of fame, and they were being, monetized, and they had all these, fangirls and whatever. And that's where the album title Beatles for Sale came, which is actually kind of cool.
It is kind of like,
it's a cool idea.
I like the idea of the Beatles being like so insanely popular, and they kind of do something like this. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think their fans would have thought about it.
Yeah.
But I do have it up now. Notable mentions on this album. I'm a Loser. I actually like that song.
Sing it.
You're not going to bait me, Sean. Because I know that you're going to soundbite that and put it at the start of every episode.
Yeah.
I'll Follow the Sun.
Yes.
That is a very, very underrated song.
Will you
And
follow the sun?
I'll always follow the sun.
I'm glad to hear that.
That song actually, there's a version on the anthology of them playing it in the cavern in the early 60s.
That's pretty cool.
So it's one of the first songs they ever had.
Right.
Obviously, 8 Days a Week.
Yes.
That's probably one of their
Classic.
best songs. Like, it's so sad.
Best.
Dude, that's a banger.
It's good. It's good.
I think it's a really
It's
good
catchy. 8 days a week.
song. Dude, I don't want to spoil the party.
Yeah.
That's a banging song.
Okay.
And what was the other one I had? Oh, I really like Kansas City, Hey Hey Hey, even though it's a cover.
Oh wait, is that the one where it's like 2 songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good song. That is a good song. I listened to that
That's
this
a
morning.
classic Paul McCartney vocal performance.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, like, we should have preferenced this. Every Beatles album is so good. Except for maybe this one. But just like, it's so hard to rank them, but we had to, 'cause Sean made me.
Yeah.
But we're just going to do it anyway. And it almost feels like picking your favorite kids, which is very easy to do, obviously.
Okay. Well, look, I have a much less lenient outlook on some of the Beatles albums.
Really?
I think the Beatles.
So was Beatles for Sale your 12th place?
Wait, actually, let me get up my list.
Okay, while you do that, I'll talk more about with the Beatles.
Okay.
I like the album
Beatles
cover.
for Sale, man.
Dude,
Come on.
Beatles for Sale. Dude, the Beatles put their name in like 3 of their album titles.
Yeah,
It
basically.
gets them hard to confuse. Beatles for Sale. I really like the cover photo. Beatles for Sale has a good cover. I like all of their album covers. I like special mention to George Harrison's onion haircut in that photo. That's a good one.
It is a good photo.
But like their album covers are just like aesthetic.
I have my list. Right.
12th place.
So my 12th place was with the Beatles.
Ooh,
And I just like this.
dude, with the Beatles.
Are you okay? We're gonna have some problems.
Okay,
on
so
this
I'll
list.
tell you that with the Beatles is in 11th.
Okay. Beatles for Sale is my 11th.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's
So
fair
look,
enough.
yeah. So basically, so what I did, so I went off vibes, right? Like Lewis had this methodical kind of
Yeah.
Like I was just like, do I like this album? And if I said no, yeah. So what I did, I got notes, and then for all the albums, I've got all the songs that I like. With the Beatles, there are none.
Dude, All My Loving.
Bro, I listened to this album so many times, I cannot remember a single
Dude,
song.
you don't like All My Lovin'? That's probably in my top 5 Beatles songs.
Oh, well, you're just misled. Look, here's the thing with early Beatles, okay? A lot of their albums have, like, covers, okay?
Yeah, well, there's heaps of covers on the song.
And some of them are really bad. There's a cover of Chuck Berry's.
Roll Over Beethoven.
It's so bad.
Dude, that's George Harrison's song. It's good.
Dude, I don't know what illicit substance George Harrison was on when
Are you
recording
kidding
this
me?
part. He recorded it so badly.
I thought I was going to get cancelled.
Dude, I'll play in post a clip from Roll Over Beethoven. It's not a good performance by Mr. Harrison.
Dude.
In all respect that I have for him. And look, apart from that, I think in these early albums, a lot of the instrumentation was a bit generic, in my opinion. Kind of, unless you remember the vocal melodies, it's kind of...
Dude, I
There's
wanted
not
to go
much to
through some of
hold
my
on to.
favorite songs.
Sure, go for it.
It Won't Be Long.
It won't be alone.
That's a
yeah,
banger.
yeah.
That is a banger. That's a
don't
great
like that
song to
song.
open with. Dude, Till There Was You. I know it's a cover, but it's a great vocal performance from Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
This is probably... Okay, I'm going to outright say this. This is the most underrated Beatles song. Hold Me Tight.
Oh, I heard that one.
Dude, that riff... Dude, George Harrison just goes on that riff, bro.
Yeah, well, at
It is
least
a
he did
great
something
riff.
on this album.
Dude, it's so good.
The only reason I'm slandering George Harrison right now is because he got really good towards the end of the Beatles.
So the bullying was
got to be.
justified.
Yeah.
I reckon... Okay, so I Want to Be Your Man. Do you know the story about that song?
No.
Okay, so I Want to Be Your Man was written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon.
Yes.
And it was given to the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
And it was their first #1 hit.
Oh.
So everyone like Rolling Stones, the Beatles, they were actually friends.
Yeah.
And they helped them have their first single. But yeah.
Thoughts on the Rolling Stones?
Poor man's Beatles.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna get
We would like to say the Pillar of Red podcast is not like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, we are an anti-Rolling
We are-
Stones
yeah,
podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I like. Look, the
They're
Rolling
fine.
Stones are great, but they've just been touring and playing the same songs for like 134 years.
Yeah, basically. Bro, so their members, what's the guy's name? The guitarist's name?
Keith Richards.
Yeah, Keith.
I don't
He's
know how
like, he's 140
Yeah, I
years
don't know how
old.
he's still alive. He
He's-
smokes.
He's
Dude, the Rolling Stones are the greatest Rolling Stones cover band. I swear to God,
that's a
all
very
they
good
do.
point. Yeah.
So we got 11th and 12th. Pretty
Yeah.
festive.
I'm pretty sure after this is where it's gonna. Wait,
Yeah.
did you? Who's going next?
You go next. What's
Okay.
your 10th place?
Okay, I think you're gonna hate me for this one.
Yep.
Hard Day's Night.
Dude, there's no way. What do you mean?
I don't like this album.
What?
I don't like it.
It's
Okay.
the first album where they wrote every song.
Good for them,
Dude,
man.
a Hard Day's Night, banger. I should have known better, banger. If I Fell, banger. I'm happy to just. You don't like If I Fell?
I hate If I Fell.
What, dude? Do you know the harmony? Let's sing it right now.
Huh?
Dude, no. What do you? Why did you like?
Fell in love with you. I hate that song so
Dude,
much.
why? The harmony's so nice.
Not nice. I don't like it. Okay, look.
No, dude. If I felt, and I love her. That was my parents' wedding song.
Well, your parents did better taste in music.
Dude, tell me why. Can't buy me love.
Ain't nothing but
Anytime
a-
it. Oh, dude. If
Oh.
things we said today, dude, you can't do that. I'll be back. I'll be back as an underrated Beatles
Okay,
song.
here's the thing. Tell me why is a good song. By the way,
Yeah.
I had two songs that I liked from this album, and that's the cover. That's the title song, and Tell Me Why.
Dude, Hard Day's Night is banger.
It's a really good song.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's another thing with these early albums. I just cannot, for the life of me, remember any of these songs. I have
Maybe
listened.
that's you problem.
Well, no, because I can like recall every like song from their later albums. It's just these ones, not so much. I have listened to these albums many times, might I say, and they just do not stick with me at all.
Dude.
I find these albums. They feel like 10 singles instead of an album. You know what I mean? And also,
No, I would say that Hard Day's Night is the first album they did where it felt like a cohesive album.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not capping.
I think
You know,
I think it sounds a lot like Elvis as well. They sound like if Elvis was split into 4 people. That's just true. Like,
Dude. Okay, well, instead of debating you, I'll cry instead.
Huh?
That's one of the songs on the album. That was a joke. Dude.
okay.
Dude, and the cover is iconic. Okay.
The cover's bad.
Do you have anything else to say?
Have you watched the movie?
Yes, I like the movie.
I haven't. Apparently, George Harrison is actually a good actor, though.
Well, Ringo Starr is a good actor. He actually had an acting career after the Beatles.
Oh, good
Yeah.
for him.
I like that album. I like that movie. That's funny.
I haven't seen it. I do know there's one shot where they're running down the street and there's a bunch of girls running
Yeah.
after them, which wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
Which was just how it was back then, which is pretty cool. But look, I just don't like early Beatles, and you're gonna see that going forward in my list.
Well, I'm going to give you my 10th place.
I'm gonna. I
What do you think it is?
think it's Help.
No, it's Magical Mystery Tour.
What,
Dude. Dude, the Magical Mystery Tour is
Dude!
it's a collection of singles.
Oh,
It
but
is-
they're so good.
It's not an album in any
Oh
way.
no,
It's not an
no,
album.
no,
Dude,
no,
don't tell me
no.
otherwise. It is just the Magical Mystery Tour movie is bad. The album, the collection of albums.
Penny
is bad.
Lane.
Dude, they're great songs.
All you need is love,
Dude,
I am the walrus.
Dude, Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields belong on the Sgt. Pepper's album.
I don't care. I just don't care. Okay, look. Here's the way I see it. Okay, I look on Spotify. I see it in the album. It's part of the album. Okay,
Dude, no,
it's
it's not. You're
bro.
wrong.
The first half of this album is like fine. Okay,
Dude, I love
There's
these songs. Some on
Some
the Hill, bang.
Full in the Hill, fantastic. Blue Jay, what's it
Blue
called?
Jay Way.
Blue Jay Way. That's a George Harrison song.
Yep.
It's a good song. Flying, which is an instrumental, bit average. Second half of this album,
Your mother
is
should know.
yeah, that's a good song.
It's a good song.
Second half of this album, though, does not miss 6 Beatles classics. Okay, what do you have? You got I'm the Walrus, All You Need Is Love,
Yep.
Strawberry Fields of Forever,
Hello, Goodbye.
Penny Lane, Hello Goodbye, and there's one other one I can't remember.
Babe, You're a Rich Man.
Baby You're a Rich Man. 6 fantastic Beatles songs.
Yeah, they're great. I'm not denying that.
Then why?
Because
is
it's
it
not an
10?
album. I just refuse to believe it as an album.
It is an album. Oh, okay, hold on. I will give you credit. Oh, sorry.
Sure.
John Lennon did say. So basically, what happened? This was an EP,
Yeah.
right, in England, and then in America, the dirty Americans. Okay,
Bro.
those Americans, man, they basically added all of the non-album singles to the EP, which is the second half of the album.
Yeah.
And released as an album. And John Lennon later said that was stupid and he didn't like it. So
Have
I
you
can
seen
give you
the anthology documentary series?
No,
Oh, dude, it's great. It's like an 8-hour documentary about the Beatles.
I'll watch it.
It's good. I recommend. Okay, so 10th place out of the way.
Yes.
9th place.
Me?
Yeah, what do you have?
I've Please Please Me.
So do I.
Nice.
We can agree on that. Dude,
Nice. I like Please Please Me.
dude, my favorite part about Please Please Me is what's that song? The song Please Please Me.
That's a good song. Yeah.
I like Please Please Me and There's a Place have the exact same introduction.
Do they?
Yeah.
To be fair, Beatles
Dude, I
were
wanna
very
do you
derivative
want me to play
in
them
this
for you
part
right
of
now?
their career.
This is like really ghetto, but
Okay. I'll probably just cut out the audio and play the
and then they're like the same song.
I mean, look, that's just a testament to early Beatles. They just like copied everybody, including themselves.
Well, so the Please Please Me album was pretty much a live album of what they were playing in Hamburg and in the Cavern, and most of it was recorded in a day. Notable mentions: I Saw Her Standing There.
Oh.
What I like about I Saw Her Standing There, first song on the first album.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
pow!
it's like they're counting in the Beatles' career.
Yeah, it's awesome.
nice.
I love that song. It's one of my favorite Beatles songs.
Dude, underrated. Ask Me Why.
Oh yeah, I like that song. Yeah.
I like the introduction. I don't know why I said it like that. Please Please Me. Introduction. Please Please Me. Banger. Love Me Do. It's okay. Dude, P.S. I Love You.
That's I was
That
listening
is
to that this morning.
underrated.
It's a good song.
That
It's a
should
really
have
good
been
song.
the A-side on the single.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was with Love Me Do. But dude,
Okay, look, Love Me Do. It's Love Me Do, man. It's
Yeah,
like
but
the first Beatles
dude,
hit.
Please Please Me. P.S. I Love You is such a good song.
It is, but like when that's fair. But
And Twist and Shout.
yeah, so Twist and Shout is a cover, by the way.
I know it's a cover.
Yeah,
but it's good.
It's a pretty good cover. It's got that nice like John Lennon like growl on it.
You know what song I
Twist
dislike?
and What?
A Taste of Honey.
Yeah, I
A taste
don't
of honey,
have
much
strong
sweeter
feelings about that song.
Than wine.
I like Saw Her Standing There.
Yep.
Misery. I like that song.
Misery.
And then just the singles basically.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like this album.
Oh, this is hard to do a podcast without like wanting to sing the songs.
Yeah, I know. Same. I'm self-conscious about my voice, but.
Oh no, Sean. Come on, everyone at home, clap on Sean. Come on, Sean.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Okay, now sing us "Oh Darling."
Oh, bro.
Dude, I sang that in music class with Jack. Shout out to Jack. Jack made me sing the entire song, and I lost my voice and got a cold.
Poor you.
Dude, that song is hard to sing.
It is. Paul McCartney really pulled one.
Paul McCartney's got a great voice, one of the
does.
greatest voices in history.
Yeah, the hot take. Paul McCartney has a good voice.
Yeah, dude. Popular opinion. Dude, no, but a good album. I like it.
I think it's
Solid.
Solid. So this is the first album where like I have positive feelings towards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've had positive feelings since with the Beatles.
Yeah, fair enough.
Beatles for Sale is just like you know we
36%.
can remove it from the canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What did you have in 9th place?
8th.
8th place. My mistake.
Help.
Mm.
Help. It's the best of the early Beatles. I consider the first album to Help to be early Beatles, and I think this is where they really got good. Okay, this is where some of the songs on this album are iconic.
I would say that Help is the first album where I don't dislike a song on it.
That's
Ari.
fair enough.
Ari, everyone heard that.
Ari, for God's sake.
Just stop touching things, Ari. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's going on? You don't have a microphone. What's going on, huh?
I'm
Yeah, that's what I
gonna edit some stuff that makes Ari look stupid.
Yeah, just
right
edit
now.
some voice clips. Ari, sit down. Ari, sit down. Please sit down.
Sean, put in a photo of Ari. Make him look dumb.
No, but I Help's higher on my list, but we can talk about
Yeah.
Help right now. I
Yeah.
think Help is well, I won't talk about it too much because I want to talk about it when I bring it up, but I won't go through the songs. I'll just say that Help is the first album that I don't dislike anything on it. I think it's a really good album. I was listening to it earlier before in the car.
I think sounds like a police. Right. I think like Help definitely suffers from the same like unmemorable like Beatles early filler. I'm sorry, that's what I think a lot of those songs are. But
So you can't name a song on it.
No, I can name like some.
Okay.
The only deep cut on this album, which I really, really like, is Another Girl. I like that song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Another girl, and then
Before I have got.
and then obviously the peaks on this album are really, really good.
Oh yeah, dude.
Namely, I think it's the last track. Yesterday.
Second last.
Yesterday. You see, we're on the same
Yeah.
wavelength here. Iconic. I mean,
yesterday's arguably their best song.
it's arguably the greatest song of all time.
Yeah, dude, and it's the most covered song of all time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so good. Like, and the story, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney tells the story anytime he gets a chance.
I know, and as he should. Bro, if I woke up and I had angels like giving me chord progressions,
Dude.
I would tell everyone.
You give any sad sack on the earth the song Yesterday, his career, he doesn't have to ever release another song. He can live on Yesterday,
Yep.
and he just be remembered as one of the greatest musicians.
I mean, literally, if the Beatles released Yesterday and then didn't do anything,
and dipped, yeah, straight up.
I'd remember the Beatles. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude, Yesterday is such a good song.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, imagine Paul McCartney in 65, like, writing Yesterday and thinking, like, oh, my career's set.
Yeah. But imagine if he just didn't think any of it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just wrote a song."
Well, because he was like, he's like, I didn't write this. I did not write this. So
Yeah.
I'm remembering it from somewhere.
yeah, that's crazy.
I don't want to talk about it too much because I want to go through my eighth
Oh yeah,
place.
true.
You're gonna get angry at me. Revolver.
Oh no! No! Oh,
Dude,
don't no. There's
I think-
no way.
I think Revolver is disjointed.
I think you're disjointed. Oh my god, dude! No,
Dude, you can't go from Taxman to
No,
Eleanor Rigby,
no,
bro.
I don't care. They did. And you know what? Really itches my.
Yeah, what?
You're gonna have a White Album above Revolver, and that criticism you've just given being disjointed is true tenfold. For
But the
White
point
Album.
of the White Album is that it's
That's
disjointed.
not a legit. That's like saying, oh, like the point of me being lazy is that it's an aesthetic.
Let's not get into philosophy.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Dude, you have Revolver above the White Album?
Yes.
Dude, you're wrong.
Okay,
You're actually just wrong.
look.
You're objectively
Wait.
wrong.
Was this 7?
8th.
Is it 8th? No, 8th was Help.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, 7th.
Okay, I actually have White Album at 7th.
Wait, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7th. Revolver is 7, yeah.
Revolver 7. Okay.
Wait, what did you just have?
I had Help.
Help.
8.
8.
And then White 7.
No, we both had Please Please Me as 9th.
9th. And then
Oh,
I had.
okay, so Revolver is my 8th. Oh my god, sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I got ahead of
Dude.
myself.
Taxman. It's okay. It's a good song. Eleanor Rigby, masterpiece.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm Only Sleeping, underrated.
Yes.
Love You Too. Sorry, George. Here, There, Everywhere, one of the greatest songs ever written.
How? Okay.
Fun facts.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney listened to Brian Wilson's God Only Knows.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, that's the greatest song I've ever heard. I want to write one like that. And he wrote Here, There, Everywhere.
That's a fun fact.
And another fun fact.
2.
Yeah, Brian Wilson, same guy,
Yeah.
listened to Revolver and was like, oh my god, what these guys are doing is insane. I'm going to make Pet Sounds.
Oh.
And then he made Pet Sounds, and then Paul McCartney was like, oh my god, what this guy is doing is insane. I'm going to make Sgt. Pepper's.
And then 50 years later, 2 kids in the garage would be making a podcast. About Beatles.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Crazy how things come full circle.
Yellow Submarine. Yeah, okay. Cool, Ringo. She Said. Good Day Sunshine. Love that song.
It is good. Yeah, that was on your story today.
Yeah, and Your Bird Can Sing. Banging
Yes,
song.
amazing
401. Underrated. Dr.
Yes.
Robert. I Want to Tell You. Got to Get You Into My Life. That song was actually about marijuana.
I first of all, I have no clue what most of the Beatles songs are about because I don't care about lyrics that much.
Ooh.
But that song is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about that much because. We'll talk
And
about
then
that later.
Tomorrow Never Knows. Banger.
Absolutely.
That's a great banger.
I
Did you know that? Sorry to interrupt you. John Lennon wanted it to be harnessed
Yeah.
and suspended from the ceiling of the studio and spun around while he sang that song. And he was like, the best I can do is I can record you and then spin around the speaker.
Dude, that's John Lennon's a weird guy.
Have you seen videos of him? He recorded that song upside down.
Oh, good for him.
It's nuts. But yeah, I think Revolver's okay. I just think there are better albums.
I just like so.
Literally all these albums are a first way tie for first place.
No, that's a lie. Don't tell me that, Lewis. Don't tell me that. You just put Revolver at 8. Okay, please.
Dude.
Not now. Okay, this is really traumatizing for me that you're taking part of my heart.
Well, now that I've
and crushed
traumatized
it.
you, how about you traumatize me and tell me how the White Album is 7?
Okay, look. Does the White Album have good songs? Yes. Okay. But if I take a multi-choice test and I circle every answer, does that mean I got every answer right? I think that is a very relevant point to make, since this album goes for an hour and a half, and I hate it.
It's a double album. You hate the White Album.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't hate it. I hate that it goes for an hour and a half. Okay.
Are you one of those people that said, "Oh, they could have just made one good album"?
They probably could have made 2, but
They did. They made 2 great albums.
no,
Slam bam, put
I
them
just
together.
don't like the aesthetic. I don't like the aesthetic of, like, this is the Beatles being arrogant. I'm sorry. They're like, we're really good at writing songs.
They are
We're
really
just
good.
gonna write.
Dude, Sean,
30
as if you're gonna sit here and say, "Oh, the Beatles are arrogant," bro. They are better songwriters than us combined times a million.
but I'm saying I feel like being humble, even in that position, we've done them better, which it did on all their other albums, except this one where they let go and they were like, we're just gonna put everything we've recorded on one album, and people are gonna like it because they love us. Okay. And, you know, there are good songs on this. Blackbird, Back in the USSR, Helter Skelter, I Will. I Will is a fantastic song. I love that song. Sorry. While My Guitar Gently Weeps, overrated, good song.
Woo!
Happiness is a Warm Gun, fantastic song.
Oh, awesome.
There's also Birthday, Revolution, both of them, which are a bit weird. But then you get to the filler. Okay? Filler.
What are you gonna call filler?
Obla-dee, obla-da.
Oh my god, dude! Obla Dee Obla Da is about me, bro.
I don't care.
Desmond has a place in the marketplace.
Is that the only reason you like that song? That's
No, it's
very
a good song.
self.
Dude, Obla Dee Obla Da is quite possibly the happiest song on earth.
No, it
Keep
doesn't-
going.
Okay, fine. Dear Prudence, don't really.
Filler?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Rocky
bro.
Raccoon.
Yo!
Bungalow Bill.
Dude, you're gonna get cancelled.
I don't care, okay? I've held this information for a month from Lewis, and I don't like it. I need to get this out. What's it called? The Bungalow
The
Bill?
continuing story of
Continuing
Bungalow Bill.
story of Bungalow Bill. It sounds like the intro song to a kid's TV show, and I don't like it. It is offensive. It is disgusting, and I think someone should have gone to jail for it, okay?
Oh my god.
What is...
Just keep going.
Okay, what else do we have? Sexy Sadie, fine. Okay. What are the other? Savoy Truffle.
Oh, dude.
Glass Onion is cool because it references all their other songs. And then I can't remember anything else because there's 30 songs on this album.
Dude. Should we go to 6th place?
Sure. Well, no, you haven't said your 7th.
I said 7th.
No, you hadn't. You said 8th.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. 7th, I've got Let It Be.
That's interesting, actually.
Dude, Let It Be is... I like Let It Be. Okay, question. Let It Be or Let It Be Naked?
Wait, the naked one is the one, like, live, right?
No, it's okay. Let It Be was done by Phil Spector,
Yes.
who is, rest in peace, a murderer.
Okay.
And so they were
Which one's on Spotify?
They're both on Spotify.
I only listened to the... Wait, what?
Let It Be Naked, it looks like this.
Was it released? Oh, no, I haven't listened to it.
Dude, this is the superior one.
Okay.
I really like it. Their second last album, I don't care what you say. Dude, Get Back, banger. Dude, For You Blue, banger.
Yeah.
The Long and Winding Road, possibly my favorite Beatles song.
Yeah.
That song is depressing. It's so sad.
It's fantastic.
Paul McCartney knew the Beatles' story was coming to an end, and he knew that the long and winding road for them was coming to an end, and he wrote the song, and it is heartbreaking.
Yeah. You did.
The two of us, I like that song because John Lennon thought it was about Paul McCartney and John, and Paul McCartney wrote it about him and Linda. Dude, I've got a feeling. Oh, dude.
I listened to that on the way here.
Dude, that's
Really
a
good
great song.
Sounds like
I've got a feeling.
sounds like every Oasis song, by the way. I reckon Oasis took this song and
Just made a band.
yes.
Don't Let Me Down. Oh, dude. And the John Mayer live version, I like that.
Dude, John
With
Mayer.
Keith Urban.
Let's talk about John Mayer. For
No,
a
it's
second.
not. I, Me, Mine, great song.
Yeah.
George Harrison's biography by the same title is a great book.
Yes.
Across the Universe,
It's a great song.
and Let It Be.
Let it be.
Fun fact about Let It Be, Paul McCartney listened to Bridge Over Troubled Water and said, I want one.
Yeah,
And wrote Let It Be.
That's fair
Dude,
enough, dude.
Let It Be is so good. And another fun fact about Let It Be, so Linda sings the highest harmony,
Yes.
and Michael Jackson heard that and was like, how do you get that sound, Paul?
Yeah.
And so Linda came and sung on a Michael Jackson track.
Another fun fact, it is the only Beatles #1 hit which uses the 1456 or something. Like the bog standard pop progression.
Oh yeah, it's the
Yeah.
four. It's a 4-chord song, but it's like
Yeah, but it's like
it's
you think-
excused.
You think of every single #1 hit that, which was like 20 something. Okay.
Oh, dude.
One of them used that, and nowadays it's like 90%.
Yeah, literally.
Like
every
not to be like I was born in the wrong generation, But like,
Dude, music today sucks. I'm not even afraid to say
dude,
it.
ever heard of a Tame Impala? Like,
Dude, never give a white guy the aux chord. He'll play Tame Impala. Dude, music, I don't care what you say. That you just can't compare it to the Beatles. Paul McCartney, Aristotle is
yes.
wanting to fight me right now. I'm not going to fight you, Ari.
Ari isn't good at singing down, is he?
He's not. We have been going for 35 minutes, but we're not even like
Have we
halfway.
actually gone for 35 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a long podcast.
Dude, I like
guys.
that though.
Yeah, same.
It's gonna be like it's literally gonna be like Sean and Lewis talk about the Beatles 9 hours long.
literally,
dude. I think that's all I have to say about the Let It Be. I like the dude, I'm excited for the Get Back documentary.
Oh yeah,
which is reusing footage from the Let It Be sessions.
Awesome.
I've never seen Let It Be, the actual documentary. I don't want to comment on like all of the studio tension and like the Yoko Ono.
I will be commenting on that actually.
Yoko Ono did not break up the Beatles. I don't care what you say.
Paul McCartney's confirmed this. I watched.
Yeah, dude.
Interviews.
The Beatles were tense. Yoko Ono didn't make things any easier. I mean, I think when you have such a perfect dynamic, you don't bring in a fifth person. I mean, like, you look at the photo shoots from that era, and Yoko Ono is in the photos for some reason. And like,
that is weird.
Yeah, and Yoko Ono was like sitting on guitar amps. It sounds like I'm blaming Yoko Ono, but I'm just saying that she like obviously didn't help things, and she got on people's nerves. But the Beatles were going to break up. They were becoming different people. Look, and if you ever antagonize Paul McCartney was not the villain. Everyone was unfocused, and Paul McCartney just had to pull their head in. Paul McCartney got at least 2 albums out of the Beatles. They would have broken up, but Paul McCartney was like, no, pull your head in. We're the greatest band ever, and we're going to make 2 more albums.
I will say, considering how popular they were, the fact that they made 12 albums in 7 years is really...
Yeah, dude, they're pumping out 2 albums a year, bro.
I know, bro. And
we can't even pop out an episode a month, a week.
Yeah. We're actually skipping an episode this week, which is, Oh, well,
it is what it is.
Yeah. But I agree, Yoko Ono didn't break up the Beatles. But I will say, if I was in the Beatles and John Lennon was bringing his girlfriend into all the recording sessions, I would be a little bit frustrated.
Did you know what broke up the Beatles?
What?
Postmodernism.
Bro, I thought we could go like a whole day without talking about Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson comes up at least once a day. We're not talking about him anymore, though.
At least.
Dude, what's next? 6th place? Yeah, 6th place. What do you got?
Okay. I have MMT.
Magical Mystery Tour?
Yes, that is the acronym.
It's a little high.
It is a little bit high.
Talk about it to me.
Look, to be honest, I ranked this before I knew that it wasn't supposed to be an album.
Yeah.
Originally I had it 4th.
Yeah.
And then I moved some things around upon re-listening to some albums.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a solid 6 in terms of ranking. Better than the White Album because in terms of the good song to filler ratio, it's like there's one good song for every there's like 10 good songs for every one filler, which is like Flying is the only filling song really on this album. I just think I love these songs. Okay, you've got what do you got? Penny Lane. Fun fact about Strawberry Fields Forever.
Yeah.
John Lennon did obviously multiple takes of this, and he liked 2 of them. He liked the chorus of one and the verse of the other.
And they were in different keys, and they changed the tempo.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Dude, we're literally both massive Beatles fans. I know every fact about. I could tell you the story about every Beatles song.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, just let me have my moment.
Okay. Did you know that Rocky Raccoon actually inspired Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, that's cool.
Yeah. Keep going.
Didn't ask.
Keep going, Sean.
But yeah, so that's how the iconic Strawberry Fields Forever sound came, where you get to the chorus and it goes Strawberry Fields. The whole great performance, by the way.
Exactly.
I Am the Walrus is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You disagree?
No, I like it.
I think I'm the Walrus is a fantastic song. I'd have a hard time like showing that to a person though, or like playing that at my wedding. Like, imagine you're about to get married and I'm the Walrus.
Go, good job! Dude, I like the
am
music
the
video. I don't know
Eggman.
why everyone like acts like Bohemian Rhapsody was the first music video when like literally the Beatles were making music videos.
Dude, the Beatles did everything, man.
Yeah, dude. Oh, the Beatles.
How great are the
Dude,
Beatles?
So much serotonin.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so Magic Mystery Tour, not a lot to say. There's just a lot of good songs, okay?
Yeah.
Including Full on the Hill is a fantastic. I love the melody on that song.
Yeah, dude, that's like literally when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, dude, how does Paul McCartney get these melodies?
I know, literally. Those angels coming to him in sleep.
Dude,
I
wish I want them to hit me up.
Yeah.
In 6th place, I've got Help. because
That's high.
dude, Help, banging song. The night before,
is.
you were telling lies.
That's a better cover than the actual song.
Dude, no, dude, that's a banging song, bro. Dude,
Alright.
you gotta hide your love away. Oh,
Yeah.
good song. I Need You, bro. George Harrison classic. Another Girl. For I have got another girl. Dude, banging song. You're gonna lose that girl.
Hmm?
It's a good song.
It's good.
Ticket to Ride, dude. The riff, bro.
I actually think Ticket to Ride is probably one of the most overrated.
Oh,
Beatles hits.
don't say that to me.
It's fine.
Dude.
It gives me Love Me Do vibes.
Okay, I don't like Act Naturally. I don't know why. Literally, every like early album, they just give Ringo some like country song.
Yeah.
They're
Bro,
gonna put
the
me
one
in the
on Beatles for
movies.
Sale, I didn't say this before, is really bad. I think it's called Honey Don't.
Or which one is Boys on? Boys is on Please Please Me.
Yeah, I think so.
Boys is okay. No, just
Look,
clipped.
Ringo, I'm sorry.
Dude, Ringo, stick to the drums.
Yeah,
You're a great drummer, bro.
You're an awesome drummer, as we will find out later.
You're
kind
just-
of
I'm sorry, but-
interrupt really good albums.
Dude,
and
I'm
it's
sorry.
annoying.
You're just in a band with quite possibly 3 of the greatest vocalists of all time.
Oh, bro, it literally just sounds like they gave like their kid a mic.
We are
Let Ringo have a
slandering,
song,
bro.
Bro.
I think he has good vocal performances. I think he's
I
fine
think
in
I
some
think
songs.
his drumming is great.
Oh,
And
yeah, dude,
I don't think
great
the
drummer.
Beatles would be the same without him.
Of course.
Okay?
Dude.
Is he a good singer? Or should
Ringo,
he be
we
allowed
are
to sing?
Team Ringo.
No.
Screw Pete Best.
Yes. Yeah, Pete. Didn't he die?
No, he's still alive.
Oh,
and
okay.
No, he's like on a watch list,
There
bro.
was
you
like
can't mention the Beatles around him. He gets
bro,
depressed.
there was like another drummer though that died like a year after he left the Beatles.
You're thinking of Stu Sutcliffe. He was a bass
Yeah.
player.
Bass. There you go.
Based. No, he was a bass player.
Jeez.
And he died quite
Communism?
tragically. But I'm gonna keep going, dude. You Like Me Too Much, banging George Harrison song.
Yeah.
I've Just Seen a Face, bro. Oh. And Yesterday, yesterday
Yeah.
is evidence enough, bro.
Yeah.
Good, dude. Good album. First album that I don't dislike anything.
Yeah, look. Is the Help a good album? It is. Okay, it's a Beatles album. Okay, but they
Is Sean dumb? Yes, he is.
no. I'm actually really smart. But I just think there's great highlights, but the rest of it kind of just goes into the sea of like Beatles early songs, which I dislike.
Yeah.
But look, we've talked enough about Help. Okay.
Okay, 5th place. The top 5.
Actually,
You wanna guess what- you wanna guess my-
No,
oh, sorry.
Rewind,
Sorry,
rewind,
sorry.
rewind. Did you know that Help is one of John Lennon's favorite songs?
I did know that.
And I don't understand why. It's a great song. It's a great song, but like,
it's so like
dude, you wrote Imagine. Like,
It's-
why?
dude, you wrote Imagine, bro. Dude, you wrote Across the Universe, bro.
Literally.
That's like Paul McCartney saying like, oh, I don't know, man. I think Another Girl was my favorite song, bro. You wrote Yesterday.
Yeah, literally.
I think it's just really vulnerable. I think it's really close
Yeah.
to his heart.
I think like in the movie yesterday, it's pretty funny because it's like he's actually crying for help when he sings that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those at the end. I mentioned
yes.
because I have another one that I want to mention. But I think we should go to the top 5. Now, you
Okay.
wanted to guess my top 5. What do you think I have in 5th place?
Let It Bell. I spelt it wrong.
Well, you're already wrong.
So I'm wrong. Okay, 4th. Actually, the rest. Next.
We'll get to that. But in 5th place, I have Rubber Soul.
Rubber Soul. Okay.
Rubber Soul is a good album.
It's a great album.
And I know that
Actually-
everyone compares Rubber Soul to Revolver. Rubber
Yep.
Soul is easily superior.
Actually,
Dude.
I have Rubber Soul at 5th as well.
Oh, dude, nice. Dude, Drive My Car,
Great song.
banger.
Great song.
Dude, Norwegian Wood.
One of my favorite, probably top 3. For
Yeah,
me.
dude, Norwegian Wood,
Love
banger.
that song.
You Won't See Me, underrated.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about the other day.
Yeah, I was singing it, and I was next to Lewis, and I was like, "What is that song?" And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"It's You Won't See Me." I was
And I mentioned it to you at the time, but the School of Rock movie, every time I listen to that, I always think of that song.
Yeah.
The Ooh La La La. That's from that song, and I always think about that.
yeah, good movie.
Dude, Nowhere Man. Oh. Dude, Rubber Soul is, I think, in my opinion, when the Beatles found their sound. I
yes,
think if
yes.
Rubber
was.
Soul, if you were to talk to someone and the Beatles like, what did the Beatles sound like? I'd give them Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul is the most Beatle album.
Beatles. I wouldn't go that far. I would say
Well,
is
it's
when-
definitely the most definitive early album.
absolutely. I think this is the transition album from. They're good. That's a nice early
Yeah.
60s pop band to like, whoa,
Yeah, like something's
Yo.
happening.
wait, chill out, guys.
And like Rubber Soul, same with Help, dude. This could be a greatest hits album for anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Where was I?
In my life.
Think for Yourself, good song. The Word is okay. Michelle, banger, bro.
Yes.
Girl, oh my god,
you
banger.
do a banging. Lewis does a banging cover of Girl, by the way.
Dude.
I will say.
It is a good song. I might record a cover of that. It's like that's a great vocal performance as well.
It is a great song, actually.
Oh girl.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm Looking Through You. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a rant. I'm Looking Through You. The recording of I'm Looking Through You is a terrible recording.
Is it?
If I don't know if you ever listen to it, I'll send you a video. But if you listen to it, it's like na 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 na, and then the clap starts. It sounds like the guy's having a stroke. If you ever listen,
That's psychedelic music.
no, but then the guitar licks sound like
Yeah.
they're in a different key.
Really?
If you ever listen really
Because
closely,
I was listening to this album recently, lots, and that was one of my favorites from that one from Rubber Soul.
it's a good song. I like the you're not the same,
Yeah.
dude. In My Life, oh my god, dude,
Iconic. Dude.
that is one of the greatest songs.
But is it a top 10 Beatles song? Because on
I'd say.
Spotify, it's top 10.
I'd say it's so hard, dude. I definitely think it's one of John Lennon's greatest songs.
I think the guitar part starts so beautiful. Doo, 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 doo. Ari, we know.
Ari's making a face at me. What's going on, Ari?
You talk to him longer than you talk to me in the podcast.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Talk about the Beatles, man.
Dude, we're talking about the Beatles, bro. If I Needed Somebody, great song by George Harrison.
Yes.
And Run for Your Life, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
The lyrics are kind of disturbing, but I think it's good.
As many are in Beatles songs.
Of course.
Reference I Am the Walrus.
Dude, just a great album. I think we both had it in 5th place.
Yes,
so
we
that's
did.
good.
It's a great album.
What do you want to say about it?
I think it is the transition album. It's still has a couple like lingering early Beatles tropes.
Oh yeah.
Like on the early albums, they were always sing together, which I'm not saying they can't do that, but they did in a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like the whiny kind of tone, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But it's still there. You can hear it. You can tell it's like this is Revolver and Helps Baby.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. And it come in. Yeah. That's it.
And like I love that they got a bit more experimental with their instrumentation. There's a sitar on Norwegian Wood, which I love.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Girl is like in the Greek bouzouki style.
yeah, and the melody for that song is haunting.
Oh,
It
dude,
is haunting.
yeah, terrifying.
Yeah.
It's so good, bro. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
What's next? 4.
4th, Hard Day's Night. Dude, Hard Day's Night.
Overrated.
Dude, no, it's not, dude.
Actually, I heard Harry Griffin. Shout out Harry. You told me to call you during the podcast. I'm not going to. But he said that this was one of his favorites as well. And I don't understand why.
Dude, it's just like definitive early Beatles.
Yeah, and the early Beatles wasn't that good.
Dude, Hard Day's Night, banging song. I should have known better, banging song. If I fell, I don't care what you say.
I hate that song.
Dude, it's great. Such a sweet
It's-
song.
No.
Dude, I'm happy just to dance with you, and I love her.
What about the one with the harmonica at the very start? It's like the second one.
Na, 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 na. That's good, the harmonica. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Dude. And I love her. My dad, like my dad told me this when I was really young. I don't know why it stuck with me, but one of the biggest tropes about the Beatles is that like they always double track their vocals.
Yeah.
And in the song "And I Love Her," when there's one bit where they strip it away and it's just one vocal, and it's Paul McCartney saying, "Bright on the stars that shine," and it's so like vulnerable and just like
That is a good song.
I love it.
Not a good album.
Dude, tell me why. Oh, dude, Can't Buy Me Love, and it's on it. Dude, these are just good songs.
They are.
And I think literally every song sounds like each other. I think it's so good that they sound cohesive.
I don't like that at all.
But they sound like they belong on the same
because
album.
that's why I forget. Okay, that's why I forget all these songs because I listen to the Hard
But
Day's
like the
Night.
melody, like so good.
Mid.
Ah, dude.
Look, it's fine. Look, this is a bad Beatles album. Okay.
No, it's not.
No. I'm saying that as a compliment. I'm saying as far as like you're talking, we're insulting a Beatles album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This album is
We're
better.
clutching at straws.
This album is better than most albums.
Oh yeah,
that have ever been existed.
exactly.
Okay. Good grammar, by the way, Sean. But like, it's just like I've got to criticize it because I have high standards from the fellas, John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there you go.
What is your fourth place?
My fourth place. This changed. So originally I had this album at 7, where White is.
Yeah.
And I listened to it again, and I was really impressed. I was a bit taken aback by a couple of the songs on here, and that is Let It Be.
Yeah.
I like Let It Be.
I reckon I could have had Let It Be higher. Let It Be is just a good album.
Okay, here's an underrated part of Let It Be, in my opinion, is the cover. Because when you think of it, this album, did it come out after they broke up?
Yes.
Yes. The album is 4 separate pictures. This is the first time we had 4 separate pictures of the Beatles on the album. They're separate.
I like that.
That is symbolism for the fact that they are separate in their careers.
Do you are you familiar with the red and the blue album, the greatest hits ones?
The red one is the one with all the... Yes.
Yeah, so the red one is the picture they use on Please Please Me.
Yeah.
And then the blue one is the same, but like they're older.
Yeah.
That was going to be the cover for the album when it was called Get Back.
That's pretty
And
cool.
they were going to like bookend their career, but then they like broke up. So
Yeah. Mayo.
I never picked that up. I do like that though.
Yeah, I think Let It Be just has some fantastic... This is like... I love that in these later albums, i.e. Abbey Road and Let It Be, you can... I like albums where the context, like the creative context which it was made in, kind of seeps into the album.
Yeah.
As in, these guys were kind of sick of each other. They'd been, like, obviously they were touring before they stopped. They've been churning out these albums, kind of getting to the end of their line. And they just produced some really raw, vulnerable music. And they were just really all in their element, I think. And they just made something really amazing. I think The Long and Winding Road, like you said, fantastic song. Let It Be, awesome. First song, Two of Us, is fantastic. Dig a Pony, it's a bit out there, but it's a nice song. Across the Universe, fantastic. I've Got a Feeling, like I said, sounds like an Oasis cover. But my favorite song, which might be, I didn't hear you talk about it before, is One After 909.
I was literally going to mention one.
Yeah, I really like that song. I think it's really catchy.
Something interesting about the Let It Be album is like after Sgt. Pepper's and White and Abbey Road, like I think it was probably John and Paul, probably Ringo more so, but like they were sick of all this studio crap.
Yeah.
They're like, we want to go back and we want to make a live album, and that's what they did. And then you got the rooftop concert, obviously. But I like the raw energy that it kind of goes back to where they started.
Yeah. I think it's a great album. I originally had it at 7, like I said. I listened to it again and I was really just impressed. So shout out Let It Be for, being a pretty good album.
Yeah.
All around. Wait, have you said your 4th?
Yeah. Mine was Hard Day's Night.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
In my third place, do you want to guess what I have in third?
White.
No. Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have White second, aren't you?
Dude,
Don't tell me because I want to be surprised.
Sgt. Pepper's is it's a really good album.
It's not a really good album. It's a phenomenal album.
This may not make sense, but I think Sgt. Pepper's is the greatest album of all time.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite Beatles album.
I'd say I don't know.
Well,
I think Abbey Road's greater, but look.
I think that the conceptually amazing. Bro, this you think about psychedelia and you think of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yep.
Dude, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, banging song.
Yep.
With a little help from my friends, banging song.
This is when Ringo actually made a good song.
And because he didn't write it. Dude, Getting Better. I mean, I could do without the lyrics about beating my wife, but
oh well.
What are you gonna do? Fixing a Hole, great song.
Actually, Fixing a Hole's a great song.
Dude, She's Leaving Home.
Yep.
I love that. The thing about She's Leaving Home is the melody is actually in a Lydian scale.
That's cool.
But Paul McCartney didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, because music theory isn't real.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a concept. Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, good song. Within Without You, I'm sorry. I don't like it. When I'm 64, awesome.
Paul McCartney wrote that when he was like 14.
Yeah, because they played it in the cabin.
Yeah.
When the power would go out, they'd just get a piano and they just all sing When I'm 64.
It's such a sweet song. Like the Beatles are so good at writing, like not just like catchy songs and like great songs, but like really cute songs.
Yeah.
Like this is a song which I'd like sing to. Like I wouldn't because I'm not out there, but I would sing to a girl and be like, sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to court someone. You'd be like, hey, girl, when I get older. Dude, When I'm 64, great song.
I love it.
Lovely Rita, Good song.
It's a
Good morning, good morning.
And
I hate it.
the last song, I think you're about to.
Dude,
go
A
into.
Day in the Life. Dude, quite possibly one of their greatest songs.
Oh,
Dude, that song is haunting and it's awesome. And I just love it.
I think it's an amazing song. It's better than Bohemian Rhapsody. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, I'd say.
Like by far. I'm sorry. I love this song so much.
I read the news today. Oh, boy. It's like
and
the
then
most like
switch up the.
yeah, dude.
Oh.
It's like the most Lennon vocal performance ever.
So good. And they got the orchestra, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Paul McCartney, this is funny. Paul McCartney told them all to like go up a chromatic scale of like an octave. At different points. So like just everybody go wild. That's like
Yeah, right.
but then because classical musicians are idiots, they couldn't grasp the concept.
I have a lot of classical musician friends. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize to all classical musicians, but like let's be honest here.
Yeah, let's be honest.
They're kind of disconnected.
Are we
from
really making a
reality.
podcast about our favorite classical albums?
Exactly. Okay, how many classical
Mozart episode's coming out later.
Exactly. Did Beethoven write Abbey Road? Like
Yeah,
come on.
exactly. Dude, Beethoven, Paul McCartney could write for release, but Mozart could never write
That
Yesterday.
is fact.
Let's not
Alright,
get too...
okay,
I did.
okay.
You forgot the Sgt. Pepper's Reprise, which I think is
Oh
a good
yeah,
song.
true. Okay, can I say one thing? Okay, people say this is the first concept album, and I just reject that premise.
What do you think is the first concept album?
The first actual, when I'm talking about concept album, I'm talking like tell a narrative.
Sure. What is it?
The Wall. Are you kidding me?
Pink
Like-
Floyd's The Wall.
Yes.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the Wall came out in like the 70s.
Yeah, it did. Well, okay, maybe it wasn't the first, like the first that ever.
Oh,
tried
are
to
you
tell a
saying that
story.
Sgt. Pepper's isn't a concept album?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that The Wall came out before Sgt.
Oh
Pepper's.
no.
Dude, I was about to
I'm
call
saying,
cat.
I'm saying like The Wall is like the first actual concept album. The Sgt. Pepper.
I'm just saying you're wrong.
Okay, look. No, bro, this is the concept of that album is that they call themselves the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and you can hear the audience clapping in the songs. Like that's the concept.
Dude, you're not gonna do this to me right now.
Look, I love this album. Okay, I'm about to tell you how much I love this album. Wait, was that your number 3?
Yes.
Oh, mine's also Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh,
I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's an amazing album. I love it.
Cool.
It's great. I really like psychedelic music. It's probably my favorite genre. Shout out King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. But it's amazing. It laid the groundwork for psychedelic music in the future.
oh yeah, definitely.
I think it was probably like the first psychedelic album.
and just all of like the fashion that it inspired.
Absolutely, the cover is like amazing.
I think Sgt. Pepper's is very societally important.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's probably the second most iconic Beatles album, as we'll get to.
Yes.
I think the cover is really good.
Yeah.
I love that you can like look and find like different. Dude, I've hit the mic so much.
You can see why Ari does it.
Yeah.
Did you know that Adolf Hitler was supposed to be on the cover?
Oh really?
Yeah.
They should have. That would have been.
There's
such
photos.
A power
There's
move.
photos of a Hitler cardboard cutout like on the side of this.
Why didn't they? That sounds like such a Beatles thing to do.
Yeah, John Lennon wanted to do it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like we don't support Hitler, by the way.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
Would have been cool. Oh,
all right. Second place.
oh, me.
Yeah, what you got?
Good old Revolves.
Okay.
I love this album.
What did I put Revolve very low.
I actually this.
What do you
last
like
night-
about it though?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I do know, but like I couldn't put it in words. Maybe I should sing you a song instead. Look, I last night I put this above Sgt. Pepper's
Mm-hmm.
because I listened to Here, There, and Everywhere one more time, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's that one line where it's like running my hands through her hair, and I was like,
Dude, Paul McCartney, marry me.
dude, bro, dead ass, I'd marry him. Like,
I would too. The sun is setting.
It is actually.
Yeah, dude, I'd marry Paul McCartney, dude. Please.
I mean, look, there's got to get you in my. Okay, top 3 for this album. We haven't done that for all the other ones, but this one I need to say. Here, There, and Everywhere, 1. Get You in My Life, 2. Eleanor would be 3.
Yeah.
Okay, all fantastic songs. Got to Get You in My Life is so good. I
Yeah.
love it so much. It's such a good vocal performance, such good instrumentation. They got horns on this, and it's just got to get you into my life.
And the trumpet section as well.
That's horns.
Sorry.
Lewis.
Oh god, dude. I in my second place,
Yep.
Abbey Road.
No, that means you put white one.
Well, we'll get to it.
Dude,
We'll get to
no,
it. Dude, well, let's talk about Abbey Road right now.
I love Abbey Road.
Dude, Abbey Road is so good.
I mean, you already know my
Dude,
second.
Come
so-
Together, banger.
Boom, 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 boom. Have
Dude.
you heard the cover by that guy that was in Justice League of that
Oh,
song?
yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not as good as the original.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know.
Something, banger.
Oh, George Harrison's best song.
Oh yeah, easily. I reckon. I mean, Frank Sinatra called it the greatest love song of all time. I'd say that.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
saw-
Maxwell Silver Hammer. I love that
bang,
song.
bang, Maxwell.
Dude, banging.
I love
Dude.
this album.
Oh, darling. Dude,
Oh,
awesome. I Want You. She's So Heavy.
I want you.
Dude, that's so good. Octopus's Garden. Okay, Ringo. Why just get off the
Dude.
just get off the greatest album of
Yeah,
all time,
literally.
dude. Because awesome.
I love that song.
And then the
Sun
melody.
King.
You Never Give Me Your Money. Awesome.
Yup.
Sun King. Oh my God.
Love that song.
Mean Mr. Mustard. Awesome. Polythene Pam. Awesome.
Actually, you forgot a very important song on the album.
What?
The one, the Bee movie.
Oh yes, I did. Here Comes the Sun. Of course.
It's funny that you'd forget that song because I think it's a bit overrated.
The
But-
song from the B movie.
Yeah, the song from the Bee movie.
Dude, I love that song. It's good.
It's look, it's a good song. I
It's
don't
got
know.
like 600 million
Yeah,
streams.
I don't know why it's their most played song.
Because
Like,
it's, I don't know,
it's George Harrison wrote it, right?
yeah, it's just a
another
cute
George
little
Harrison
acoustic song.
Which George Harrison popped off on this album.
Yeah, dude, he
like,
kind of did.
like go off, my man. And then obviously the closing medley.
Oh, dude, she came in through the bathroom window. Golden Slumbers carry that weight in the end. And I just want to say, like, dude, the fact that the last lyric on the last
mhm.
Beatles song is, and in the end, the love you make is equal to the love you take. Or the other way around, I don't know.
Beautiful.
Dude, it's just
Yeah.
so poetic. It is just
It's
so,
so good.
beautiful.
It's
Dude,
like,
that brings me to tears every time I listen.
I can't say that because I'm
A real man?
a real man. Okay, we endorse toxic masculinity.
I am not subject to cultural Marxism. I don't cry at the end of Abbey Road.
Dude, I don't though, because I'm that much.
Dude,
No,
it
okay.
just-
I would though. I dead ass would. The only album I've ever cried to was "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd, but we're not talking
Soy
about
Boy.
that right now. Shut up. Okay. Look. I mean, wait. I can talk about Abbey Road right now.
Yeah.
Okay. It's my favorite Beatles album, probably top 3 albums of all time. I just love this album. I think if Octopus's Garden wasn't on, it would probably be a perfect album.
Yeah.
I like what I was saying before about how the context in which it was made album was made can really like make an album better. It's even more so with this album than Let It Be. I love that they got like all the little bits of other songs which were unfinished and put them into one big medley at the end to kind of wrap up. I love Paul McCartney's vocal performance on Oh Darling.
Oh, yeah.
I love Something. I love Come Together, although it's very derivative, I will have you know, of a Chuck Berry song, which I can't remember.
Oh.
And they actually had to change the key and slow it down to not copy it so hard.
Fair enough.
And also, I don't know if this was about Come Together, but at one point, John Lennon had to sign a contract that on his first solo album, he would do a cover of a Chuck Berry song.
Oh.
Yeah, fun fact. But it's Abbey Road, dude. I love this album so much.
When they were making Let It Be, like everything was so tense, and they just
Yeah.
kind of left that project and just started making Abbey Road, and it was all in good spirit.
Yeah, it was like they just put their hearts on the table. I think Golden Slumbers is probably... I mean, I'm going to consider the last 3 songs one song because they kind of are. That's my favorite song of all time, probably. Like,
Really?
yeah. Are you kidding me? I love Golden Slumbers. I think the melody is amazing, which I've said like 4 times already.
There was a way.
To get back homeward. And
Yeah.
then even Her Majesty, which is like the 30-second song, which
yeah.
goes at the end, is so good. It's better than Octopus's Garden.
Did you know that
Sorry.
Her Majesty was originally between Mr. Mustard and Polythene Pam?
That would have worked.
There's if you listen to the 2020 remaster,
Yeah.
the 2019 remaster, because the Beatles, the melody, they always nicknamed it the long one.
Yeah.
And there's a take of the long one where Her Majesty is in that part, and it
Right.
just breaks up the momentum.
It's a great song. The fact that Paul McCartney was like, yeah, we'll just chuck that at the end is a testament to how good of a songwriter he was, because
Yeah.
that great of a song was just like...
Could have had it on the solo album. It would have been the best song.
Yup.
Okay. I'm going to tell you why the Beatles, the White Album, is the greatest
I'm
Beatles
gonna
album.
Let you talk for about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna interrupt.
Dude, I want to just say before I started, in 2018, when the Beatles remastered came out, it's 8 hours long. I listened to the entire thing in one sitting.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, I had like
Are you
deep,
okay,
I had like
dude?
deep bone thrombosis, bro. It was
Bro,
nuts.
you know that's like just a product of like corporate greed that they released 8 hours of the White Album.
No, but dude, they are blessing us because you get the album, you get the Escher demos, the acoustic demos, and then you just get like studio banter, which I love, dude. I can't get enough of studio banter.
Studio band, I do feel very included sometimes when I listen to that.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I'm there, dude. I'm just gonna say, shout out Mr. Greg from my old school.
Shout out Greg.
He was great. He actually worked at our school.
Yeah, I know that. That's.
Oh, you know
a joke.
Greg?
No, I don't.
Oh, did you ever talk to him?
I've never.
He's a massive
I don't
Beatles
know
fan.
this
He's a
man.
massive Beatles fan. Same with Marty Callanan. Ari knows. Yeah, dude, they were the biggest Beatles fans. We'd always talk about the Beatles. But I'm just saying, if I was on a desert island and I could only take one Beatles album, I'm taking the White Album.
I mean, like, I might do that as well, just to be pragmatic.
Dude,
because it's
back in the
no.
USSR, banging song.
Banging song.
Whoopsie, I don't want to play it. Dear Prudence, banging song, bro. It's so good. And the bass line, dude, Paul McCartney plays drums on that song as well.
Good for him.
Because actually,
Show offy. But
no, because Ringo Starr actually was fed up and he just left the studio and went to Greece. And they were like, please come back, we
didn't
want
he shave
drummer.
his head as well? Or was that
No, I don't think
later
so.
on?
So when they came back and they lined the entire studio with flowers to welcome him back.
That's nice of them.
But anyway, dude, Glass Onion, banging song. I don't know what you were talking about.
I said it was good. I said it was
Obla Di,
fine.
Obla Da, awesome. Wild Honey Pie, it's crazy. I love it. The continuing story of Bungalow Bill, banging song,
Oh,
bro.
it's not.
Dude.
It's so bad. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that these guys wrote like.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps, awesome song. I know what you talking about, bro.
It's-
Dude, Happiness is a Warm Gun. Dude, Martha My Dear, bro.
They're good songs.
Cute song about his dog.
I put it 7.
I'm So Tired. I like that song.
Yeah.
Blackbird, enough said. Piggies, that's about capitalism. Did you know that?
No, but there is a Pink Floyd song called Pigs, which is about capitalism.
Well, Piggies is about capitalism, and it was Piggies and Helter Skelter that made Charles Manson kill people. Don't Pass Me By, bad song. Why Don't We Do It in the Road has a special place in my heart. Good song. I Will, banging song. Julia, heartbreaking song. I want to point out in that lyric, Julia, Ocean Child calls me. Ocean Child is what Yoko in Japanese means like child of ocean.
Yeah.
So he's like talking to his mother. He's like, I'm in love with this woman. I don't know what to do. Help me, please. Dude, birthday. I play that every year at my birthday. Year Blues. Banging song.
Nice.
Awesome blues song. Mother Nature's Son. Oh my God, bro. Dude, everybody's got something to hide except me and my monkey. Awesome song. Sexy Sadie. I always realized he's got something. What? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's okay. The sign's not on. Dude, we'll start again. No. Dude, Sexy Sadie.
We're on
Awesome
air,
song,
everybody.
bro. Helter Skelter. Awesome song, bro.
Helter Skelter like started a genre.
Dude, first heavy metal song.
Yeah.
Dude, long. It's okay. Revolution 1, awesome song. Honey Pie, oh, dude, that song is so charming, bro. Savoy Truffle, George Harrison wrote that about a box of chocolates. Dude, Cry Baby Cry, awesome song. Revolution 9 terrifies me. Bro, Good Night, oh, I love you, Ringo, for that song. I'm just saying that this album, maybe it's disjointed, but it's just like a greatest hits album. It's so good. Every song on that album has a story. They went to Greece after Sgt. Pepper's and wrote all of the songs, and they came back. Dude, it is just a great album.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. In hindsight, maybe I was a little critical on the White Album.
Yeah.
There are
I
some
think you were.
amazing songs on here. I stand by my ranking. I will say that my problem with this album is more so the aesthetic of the Beatles just throwing every song they wrote on one album.
No, they are gifting us.
This
with
is
every
longer
song.
than their first 3 albums combined, I say.
Dude, do you know why the album cover was just white?
Because they were lazy.
No, because
And they're white supremacists.
exactly. No, should we censor that? No. Dude, after Sgt. Pepper's, everyone was like, "Oh, the Beatles are just all show. Like, no one
Yeah.
cares about the music. It's just the art."
Yeah.
So they're like, "No," and they just made an album cover that was blank, and it was their best album. So
Well, it's not blank. It has the Beatles on it. So.
it's just such a great album.
Yeah, look, it's a great album.
These catches are so comfy. We just sink into them.
Yeah. What, have you seen that clip of Paul McCartney saying, like, he's like complaining about critics, and he's like, "It's the bloody Beatles White Album," like, and then says some profane words.
Dude, you just can't criticize it,
I can, and I will.
dude.
It's a good album.
I respect your list.
I Respect parts of your lips.
The fact of the matter is that the Beatles are awesome.
Yeah, I think that is what we have learnt from this little conversation we've had.
Yeah,
The Beatles are awesome. Hot take.
dude. If you think there is anyone, if you legitimately like are deluded, bro, dude, if you literally like, if you think that the Beatles, if you think there is a better artist or band than the Beatles, that is a psychotic take.
Yep.
You're actually
We
deluded.
are looking at somebody
Yeah.
who agrees with that statement.
Maybe you like someone better than the Beatles, and that's okay.
That's fine.
But you just have to acknowledge that the Beatles are objectively the best band of all
They
time.
have made they've had more influence than any band.
Exactly.
On anything.
And
They've
they
influenced
changed
everything.
music.
They literally did. They've had so many like music changing genre creating songs that like it's hard. You can't just be like, oh, Beatles overrated.
Dude, Paul McCartney and John Lennon, the most proficient, most prolific partnership of all time.
Yep. Facts.
That's
Facts.
just it. And then
Okay.
the solo careers. Dude, Wings. Awesome.
Wings is great. Ram, which
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
dude, Ram's
vinyl
right
of
there.
Right there. Fantastic album.
Ram is a great... Did I get you into Ram?
You did.
Dude,
I
Ram
asked
is
you
a
what
good
album to listen
album.
to. And the album that Paul McCartney recently released, Paul McCartney 3.
3.
It's a great album.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's better than the White Album. No, I'm joking.
Dude, Ari's given us the watch, but I don't care because
Honestly,
you're
dude,
behind the camera now.
I'm probably going to be editing for the rest of my life for this podcast. I want to take my one little chance.
We've been going for an hour and 12 minutes.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. Okay. Last thing.
Yeah, wrapping up.
So I did a prediction of your things.
Yes.
And I think I went pretty well. Bottom, Beatles for Sale with the Beatles, which is correct.
Yeah, you got that right.
Then Please Me, which is one off.
Yeah.
Then Help, which is shockingly very far
Help
off.
is a good album.
It's fine, but you need help after what I've heard. All right. Then Hard Day's Night, Magic Mystery Tour, Revolver, Let It Be, Rubber Soul, White, Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road. And looking at this,
Dude,
got
I
something
reckon... Okay. There are literally like tens of guys that were excited for this
wrong.
episode.
Tens. I think
Tens.
you're looking with dozens.
Dozens, sorry. Genuinely, we know there are a lot of Beatle fans listening. Tell us your
Yes.
ranks. Like, we
Yes.
legitimately want to know your
Tell
ranking.
us why you disagree with Lewis.
Yeah, tell us why you disagree with our lists.
And
Tell us
why you think I'm right.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically me.
Tell us if you like this kind of niche style of podcasting.
I mean, is it niche?
We could get Sean back on to talk about Star Wars one day.
Frick yeah.
Ari's giving me the...
The sequels suck. Okay.
Oh, well, let's not get into it. Let's just to stop you, let's just cue the music. Sean?
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Appreciate that.
Oh,
I
it's a whistle.
I like no editing to do this.
Yeah, we kept it easy. It's funny how that when you won, it doesn't really
Yeah,
like...
funny that.